This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Since you mentioned Chris Streveler when I was talking Bombers in my sports, Joe.
And we're Grey Cup champions, baby. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. That's facts.
You know he's got to be pulling out the fur coat for the retirement party on Thursday.
He better. I don't care if it's 36 degrees. You gotta
or
wear
if it's raining, the thing's going to smell something crazy.
I'm sure by now it doesn't smell that great.
That's true.
The high for Thursday in the game, he might want that jacket. It's like 16, something we're not used to, according to Environment Canada right now. So.
You know what? I almost prefer that than in the sweltering heat. You can put on a few layers and be comfortable. 16's not bad.
Mm-hmm. I'd prefer it at least in the low to mid, 25 to 2016. You know, that you're right, Vicky. It'd still be that's a beautiful night at the stadium. There's nothing wrong with 16. Bomber fans would be there if it was minus 10. But, so 16 is just fine. But I guess the heat wave, we're temporarily out of our heat wave here.
I would say by later today, tomorrow, temperature 29, but rain starting tomorrow, showers, boom, for the next few days. So, temperatures cool off.
Don't have to water my grass for a few days then. It's been, if you're trying to, and I know, Joe, you're doing this too, not sure about you, Vicky, but trying to repair some dead spots on your lawn.
Oh, yeah.
I call it my backyard. That's how much with those oak trees I have. But we're going back to get more seed today because you look at the forecast, you're going, this is our third piling of seed. I think there's going to be seeds, like hills of seed in my backyard.
When you see the forecast, because when you try to repair your lawn, you got to water it a lot.
Yes.
So when you see this type of forecast this week, you're like, let's get some more dirt on the lawn. Let's get some more seed.
Totally. And you're probably watering twice with the heat wave, too. I know I was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's because I always do it in the morning. I was told a long time ago to do it in the morning before the heat starts. So I'm out there watching. I always feel like my neighbors might be looking through their windows and laughing at me when I turn the sprinkler on, and then I'm like looking at it and adjusting it a little more and then pulling the hose because there's too much going on the road. I'm like, I don't need to waste all the water on the road.
It's nice the driveway's nice and clean.
The driveway's been watered a time or two.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Got something to say?
Okay, I'll say it.
Well, you should probably call the Bone phone and let her rip.
It actually feels nice to finally say it out loud.
780-BONE.
Hey, PJV. I just got to give a shout out. I was driving home this morning from dropping the dog off at daycare, and I see about 4, maybe 5 kids, probably walking to high school or something. And the one kid throws a piece of paper or something on the ground. You know what? One of the other kids in a red shirt stopped everybody and made the kid go pick it up. Good on you, kid. You have good parents. They taught you right, and you're just a good kid. Good job, buddy.
Nice to hear that.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
Because we get the littering complaints on the Bone phone all the time. So maybe some people are hearing it.
Yeah.
And that's not easy. Telling one of your buddies to go clean something up that he threw on the ground.
No kidding. Good for that kid.
Okay, moving along here. Distracted driving. We get calls about this. I think this is the banker.
Hey, the banker here. You guys were talking about cell phones in the cars recently, and I've seen several people smoking cigarettes while driving. You got to think that that's a little more distracting than it would be to have a phone in your hand. Not that I disagree with the phone in your hand piece, but it just seems odd that ashes falling off or smoking a cigarette isn't the same, or even eating food for that matter. Anyway, let me know what you think.
As a former smoker, I wouldn't say it really affected my driving until one incident when I was throwing the butt out the window at the time and it landed back into my vehicle.
It was closed.
Yeah, that was the last time I ever did that.
Pants on fire.
Pull over.
Burn the wrong area, boy. Let me tell you.
The back seat.
Also, though, I believe distracted driving is anything a police officer, it can be anything. It can be eating. It can be playing with your radio.
Yeah.
If your eyes are off the road and you're distracted with something, I think they can give you a ticket for distracted driving.
It can be for lighting a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the bic isn't quick. And, I don't know. I don't know anybody's ever been caught by it. by smoking. But
how about eating? Has anybody ever gotten a ticket for distracted driving other than phone? That would be an interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
That'd be a badge of honor almost, saying you got nailed for eating while driving.
Wow.
I've never heard of it either.
I had a junior bacon in my mouth. It pulled me over. Okay, a complaint about Wilkes.
First off, they absolutely ruined Wilkes. Last year they lowered it from 80 and 90 to 70 and 80. I got people driving 60 kilometers an hour down it. Used to be able to rip down it in 7 minutes. Now it takes me 10, which I know sounds kind of ridiculous. But now they're doing the construction, and they got the construction zone down to 50. Again, you got to do construction, but then you get the end of construction sign, but then the increase to 70 isn't for another 150 feet. They got the camera guy there. Am I allowed to go 70 right after the sign, or do I gotta wait? Do I gotta wait for the 70 sign? I don't even know anymore. They got the lights here. You know what? I just take the perimeter now. I forgot to do it today. It's a bullshit road. I hate it. Love you guys.
Wilkes is interesting, too, because there are parts of Wilkes where people start turning off.
Yeah.
Either left, at least right, you have room for like 1 or 2 cars, but there's really no space outside of the lane. Like, so if some people are going slow enough and people are getting frustrated, all of a sudden a guy's taking a left turn. A lot of trouble.
I agree with them on the confusing part of construction, though, because the construction end sign, like he said, and then it's like another couple hundred yards until the speed limit sign.
Exactly, yeah. I don't know why the signage is so crazy.
They should be together.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Eve had called, I think it was Friday, saying, hey, let's be happy. Stop being so angry. Someone gave her a dirty look at Tim Hortons. Well, we have a reply to Eve this morning.
You want to know what we're all pissed off about? Well, gas is almost $2. We can't afford groceries, and all you old people seem to think it's our fault. That's what we're pissed off about. Quit driving around and driving through Tim Hortons like everything's okay. Like there's not going wrong in the world, and there's not major issues. You're worried about some lady looking at you as she's walking through the parking lot? I'm worried about being able to afford groceries for my family. We're not on the same level, lady.
Let me be grouchy.
It's all I've got.
Stop it right.
It's free.
Okay, let's wrap with Loud Guy. And I did not know this, but apparently we're approaching a special anniversary.
Good morning, PJV. It's the Loud Guy, one of the competitors of the race of the century. I want to say it was, again, I'd like to say what a terrific time that was. And I noticed that the anniversary of the race is coming up. And I need redemption. And I was thinking I need redemption in the running. And the other thing was I was one of the first people there that got interviewed. And my interview was so bad, you guys didn't even play it. And I don't blame you. Joe was looking at me. That's it. One-word answers. But I was in awe, is what happened.
That was live.
A little intimidated being interviewed by professionals. Anyways, we should have the redemption race. And I'm going to wear better shorts that will stay on. And I'll try for 8 slices of pizza if possible.
First of all, we played your interview.
It was live.
It was live.
We were live. So maybe in some form of a replay, he didn't hear it. But,
it didn't make the cut for the best ofs.
But yes, we did play your one-word answers. 8 slices of pizza would be a new record for sure.
That was incredible.
I didn't even realize the anniversary was coming up.
Yeah,
August.
And his shorts
Mid-August,
fell
I
down.
think, yeah.
I forgot his shorts fell down.
Oh, man. Really, when you look back on it, he had quite a day. Shorts falling down, 7 pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
The interview that everyone will remember.
He was
a legend.
It was a special day for Loud Guy that he'll clearly never forget.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Boston Pizza text line talking about what constitutes distracted driving and eating. Should that be more of a concern when people are driving? Probably. I mean, there's some food that you just shouldn't eat in a vehicle, like Big Daddy Swain. I could eat a poutine and drive, no problem. Actually, he says I could eat a poutine and drive standard, no problem.
Oh, that could be a real mess if it goes wrong.
Poutine in the vehicle, never, even if you're a passenger. You try to get in Joe Aiello's vehicle with a poutine. Not happening.
I will say this. I'd have a hard time eating a poutine and not getting any on me without driving, like staying still.
That's never
mind driving.
Yeah, you get one floppy fry and it's over.
Can't be wearing a white shirt that day.
That food that's an investment food. It has to be at a table, desk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even want to eat it in the living room just for fear of getting some gravy on the carpet.
Because you know what happens sometimes, especially if you're getting it in a to-go thing, it gets kind of just mushed together in a block, and then you try to get a fry free, and it can fling out.
That's the challenge.
Yeah.
Freeing the fries from the curds, the gravy, it just all gets, clumping, stuck together.
Using a fork becomes like if you're just grabbing fries on your own with your hands, not so distracted.
I just
throwing
used
a fork.
I used a fork driving this weekend. Yeah.
Did you?
Wow.
I was on my way to my parents' place and I had my protein pancakes and I was running behind. But I was waiting till I hit a red light and then I'd pick it up, grab a few bites, put it down.
Right.
Except it's always when you want the red lights that you never get them. I didn't hit a red light the whole time there.
Got to your parents' house in record time.
Yeah, exactly.
The buzzsaw's here.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast. Here's what's trending
with Philly Joe and Vicky.
All right, a few things from the weekend. Non-viewing party star John Lithgow became the oldest male actor to win a Tony Award at the age of 80. The Super Mario Galaxy movie became the first movie of 2026 to cross the $1 billion mark.
Wow.
And HBO's The Last of Us suddenly halted production of season 3. They started back in March. They're halting it for the whole month of June. They're filming in BC, and the speculation is it might be because of the World Cup festivities.
For sure.
That hasn't been confirmed yet, but it kind of makes sense. So sounds like they're going to pick up after that.
So we lose a month on the release date whenever that was supposed to be.
Could be. Yeah, they were
sucks.
supposed to film right through till the end of November, but so it might be just a longer shoot, or I don't know how they make up for that.
They'll be crazy in Vancouver and Toronto when those games are on. Sure.
Yeah, the level of security and fandom and tourists, it's exactly, Joe.
Yeah. Well, you want to talk security. How about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding? Apparently, they've invited more than 1,000 people to their wedding at Madison Square Garden. That was shocking to me. Is that not a crazy venue for a wedding?
Well, there's different levels at Madison Square Garden, right? They have the arena on one level.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of conference rooms on one level. It's more than just like if you walk to Canada Life Center.
That's right.
Okay.
So that would make sense because they would have the convention size center there for sure. But yeah, when you hear the mecca of sports.
But I guess I was reading some reports about it, and there are no windows, so photographers can't shoot pictures of the event. So that might have been a key decision.
It was either that or MetLife Stadium,
right.
but the windows
yeah,
make
that's
a
key, right?
Yeah.
There's also underground parking, so guests can come in, enter, exit without, the paparazzi and crowds and everything like that.
I'm guessing Zach Collaros would be invited to that wedding.
Yeah,
I
you're
wonder if he's got a game that week or not.
Imagine coming up after the home opener on Thursday night, they're doing the post-game interviews. Zach, any chance you got the invite for Travis and Taylor's wedding?
Someone's got to ask him.
Yeah, eventually.
Come on.
It's coming.
That's it, Vicky.
That's it.
That's Scrollin.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
92.1 City, Winnipeg's rock station, PJV at 7:12. We should probably get into what we have coming up this morning because it's a busy Monday on the program.
Well, you played the Grohl call sounder. That happened already this morning. Could happen at any time again before 10 a.m. So the next city bus trip giveaway is Friday. Mm-hmm. So lots of opportunities there.
Mm-hmm.
We still have the Rock and Thunder contest going on. When you hear 3 Days Grace and Motley Crue, you make sure you get the word Thunder in at 762-555. You automatically get entered to win tickets. That's on the table.
Yeah. Bomber tickets at 7:45 for the home opener.
We've also got a car wash thrown in there, a month of free car washes from Flamingo.
That's right.
New place in town.
And then after 9 o'clock, Burt Block Party tickets on the line.
We've also got a concert announcement at 9 o'clock. It's a busy morning.
At 9 o'clock, a concert announcement. You're right, Vicky. Like it is, it's one of those Mondays. Mondays aren't always like this. Sometimes it's a little snoozy
slow. Yep.
For everybody, including us. So it's nice to have a jam-packed, a Monday that feels like a Friday today.
For sure. We're also getting a drop-off of the food feature for this week's Bomber game. So get you a little sneak peek of what you could get if you're going to the game.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
No one's going to complain about a food drop-off. Vicky always knows, by the way. Joe and I will sleep on the food delivery sometimes, but Vicky always reminds us food coming from the
I don't keep
Bombers
track
today.
of much, but I do keep track of that.
Yeah, if I'm the Wolverine around here, you're like Mrs. Wolverine.
That's
you're
right.
there behind me with all the food that comes in.
Yeah.
The metabolism that keeps your weight down is amazing.
And going back to the Grohl call, yes, Joe mentioned it. Foo Fighters in Regina were loading up the 92.1 City bus and going to Regina to see Foo Fighters. Once in a lifetime kind of trip and concert. And it was Justin on Friday was our grand prize winner.
Yeah.
He was our latest to get a seat for the bus. And he said he's bringing his buddy.
They were kind of tag teaming this whole contest, both of them playing along, hoping one of them would win and they would bring the other, and it worked out.
Yeah, Cody's bringing his dad. Those are the 2 trips we've given away.
And that's
so
it,
far.
just 4 people.
What a bus.
There'll be lots of room on that bus for activities. No, we're filling the bus. There will be no seats, like not one empty seat as far as I know.
Yeah.
Why would you leave an empty seat if you can give it away?
We do need one for Joe's CPAP machine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
CPAP/karaoke machine.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I haven't heard it sing.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears.
Vicky, are you perusing Facebook Marketplace
You know
this
what?
morning?
I
You're
just landed on it because
You're rattling off items on Facebook Marketplace. Joe's over here. He's got his wallet out. He's like, wait a minute.
What do we buy? What do we buy?
It's kind of fascinating. I clicked on it. I have some stuff that I need to sell, and I was just kind of looking at a reference point of what people are pricing things at. And I stumbled upon, there's a lot of engagement rings on Facebook Marketplace, and it's kind of sad. But I stumbled upon this one in particular, and it just has a funny write-up, and it was making me laugh. It's kind of long, but I'll just read a little blurb from it. Up for grabs, a 10K white gold 0.3 carat engagement ring, sparkly, classy, and carries just a hint of, what were you thinking, son? I guess this woman is posting it. Her son bought the engagement ring, and the mother is posting it. Originally purchased with love, hope, and what we now realize was wildly misplaced optimism. My son is no longer allowed to date until further notice and possibly a full psychological evaluation of his taste in women. So this beauty is back on the market.
Okay. Pretty young guy, I guess. I'm hoping.
So. Young and in love and wasn't really thinking.
Mom's going to do it for him. Sell it.
Yeah.
Well, Facebook Marketplace, did they set a price?
$475. Looks like they dropped the price from $525. So they're looking to get rid of this.
And if you've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace, there's a lot of people there that'll help you drop the price,
Sure.
right? Like there's a lot of grinding that goes on.
absolutely.
But it makes sense. Where else can you sell that stuff? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you take it in for gold or silver or whatever, you're only going to get so much money.
Yeah.
So if you were to buy that for someone you want to propose to, you wouldn't tell them, correct, that you bought it on
Never tell
Facebook
them.
Marketplace?
Never tell
No.
them. If I found that out,
You
I wouldn't
take
be
that
happy.
to your grave. Like,
Yeah.
you will never. What happens if your girl says, I got to know, where did you get it from?
yeah.
You'd lie?
Well, if you need to get it sized or something, where did you get it from? Where should I go to get it sized? You're kind of in trouble, right?
Right.
And it's not.
Drive her to the house.
And it's more about just. You got a
Where are
welding
we?
flame?
Where are we?
That's where I bought it from. Facebook Marketplace.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Brought to you by Fort Rouge Auto Center.
Joe, you have unique abilities. We already know about your weather knee, which helps you determine what the forecast is going to be like. And then I've heard this from you before, so it's not the first time. But this morning you come in talking about a headache that lets you know that a weather system is coming in. Like, how many things on your body help you
Your
ache?
body is a wonderland.
Oh, yeah. No one's ever sang that to me before. I'll tell you that.
The things this thing can do, though.
I
the
get
predictions.
migraines. I get migraines like a
bionic
lot
man.
of people. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish. Migraines. So, yes, I have a migraine this morning, and I can tell it's probably from the barometric pressure. I can feel the pressure out there, so I know it's going to rain. More than my knee.
Wow.
What's your knee doing, though?
Yeah, it's acting up.
Okay.
So's my hip. There's a few
the whole
things.
side of your body.
I should be that operation game.
What's your funny bone saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that, but that, you know what? That never fails us. Those aches and pains of yours versus like an actual forecast. Because we all had different forecasts this morning for the week. You're still using Apple weather.
Well,
what can we do to get you to stop using Apple weather? Because
I use it as a loose reference, and then I'll always go to Environment Canada to really check if I need to make some solid plans. Yeah.
Those pressure headaches are real, though.
Yeah.
Mine end up being migraines for a couple of days, but started last night. A few people on the Boston Pizza text line know what I'm talking about.
Does it let up once the rain
It
starts?
can, yeah. Usually by tomorrow, I guess, when the rain's in the forecast. But
are you looking for maybe a home remedy on the?
If somebody wants to throw one out there, usually an ice pack on the head and pop as many whatever Advil or Tylenol as possible.
Yeah.
Do you have a home remedy? Something Joe could do here at work in the studio that might help with his migraine this morning? We're looking for it. He'll try anything. 762.
Thanks for speaking for me.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
Looking back, 15% of adults say when they did this as a child, they could have seriously hurt themselves.
Oh, gosh. How long is this list going to be?
What percentage?
15% of adults say when they did this as a kid, they could have seriously hurt themselves.
By the way,
still surprised that they didn't.
Good morning, City. Do you have a guess?
Can I get a lifeline?
Sure. Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
Let's try the text line.
Okay, the most recent, climb a tree.
No, that's a good answer. That fits right into the whole thing. Like climbing a tree back in the day, taking a fall, you'd probably hurt yourself. But they were surprised they didn't.
Might be a higher percentage who are amazed they didn't hurt themselves climbing a tree. Because this is only 15%.
Yeah. Actually, I probably know more adults that got hurt falling from a tree than I do kids, just from cutting branches.
Oh, yeah.
780 City, good morning.
I have a lifeline, please.
Yeah, Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
Let's go, Vicky.
Lawn darts?
No.
I always hear people talking about the old lawn
old
darts.
school.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Before Velcro came into play.
Yeah.
When you had,
They could have used those old lawn darts in warfare. They're that dangerous. For bomber tickets, go ahead.
Can I get Philly?
Yeah.
This is the third lifeline.
3 already. Lifelines. Amazed they didn't hurt themselves. Doubling on a bike. That was very common and not so common nowadays.
Number 2, riding the bike without the helmet, though.
I was thinking that one too, yeah.
Because nowadays, you're supposed to be wearing the helmet, right?
That's right.
Number 2.
I got bullied for not wearing a helmet.
Like when you were a
When
kid?
I was a kid, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone else was like, you're not wearing a helmet.
Oh, different generation
I know.
for sure,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
My generation, if you wore a helmet, they'd be all over
Yeah.
you.
Same here.
Switcheroo.
780 City, good morning for bomber tickets. What's your guess?
I'll take a lifeline if I can, please.
Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
Let's go with Philly today.
Well, we've talked about this on the show before, bumper shining.
No.
How
Is that when you hold on to the
hold
bumper
on to
and,
the
and get
back.
pulled?
Yep.
Got to be in
Well,
the
it was
winter.
number 3, Phil. You've hit number 2 and number 3, actually.
Bumper shining was 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't bumper shine in the summer, Vicky. Doesn't work as well.
Oh, no?
You need
Hard
the snow.
on the feet.
You need the snow.
Wait, you didn't have anything on, like a skateboard
No.
under
I've
seen,
you?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
I've seen the odd person do it with a skateboard. I'll give you that. But the answer was for wintertime, bumper
Stupid
shining.
kids.
Yeah, the kind
Yeah,
we did
they'll
was
jump on and just roll for about a block. But
Oh, wow.
slide along on the snow or
Oh.
ice on the roads. Yeah, very dangerous. Good morning, City.
Good morning. I'm going to go with the theme of things and playing high school football.
No, not football. This answer does not involve a helmet of any sort, okay?
Okay.
The correct answer.
780 City, good morning.
Yeah, is it maybe like sledding?
No.
Like tobogganing?
That's a good answer. That's a great answer.
Like 5 of you on that.
Oh, yeah.
Piling on.
Completely useless question. You're on the air. Go ahead with your guess.
Is there any lifelines left?
I think there's one. Is there one?
None. Well, one. Sorry,
one. Lifeline, Philly, Vicky, or the text line?
One.
All right. Well, Phil seems to be pretty close this morning, so I'll go with Phil.
I walked by a park this weekend, saw some kids on the swings, and you know when somebody would push you so high?
Yeah, that's not it, though. No.
Not
there was
the swings.
always that like urban legend about the person who went all the way around.
Yeah.
Never saw it myself.
Yeah.
So we are out
Do
of
you want
lifelines.
a clue? Yeah, we're out of
Yes,
lifelines. So noise. Noise would be a part of the package here. This would make some noise.
Do you want to reread the question as well, just to get the
Sure.
wording right?
Looking back, 15% of adults say when they did this as a child, they could have seriously hurt themselves. Okay?
And it involves noise.
If you're doing this, yeah, there'll be some noise involved.
Hi, City.
Or maybe hitting pots and pans with spoons.
Not pots and pans.
To
with the
scare
spoons.
bears away.
This would take, oh boy, without giving it away.
Is it?
It would make noise for sure. People would know that you were doing this.
Is it? I think I have an idea. I have an idea, but
I don't
wanna-
even know if it was legal.
I was just going to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Are there? Do you see some of them are, and you see them at the side
Yeah.
of the highway?
Yeah.
There you go.
Good morning, City.
Oh my God, I have
And
no
it's not
idea.
buying fruit or vegetables.
Which is great, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah,
I
it's
love
right.
corn.
I ever tell you the BC fruit story? Somebody told me everybody thought it came from like the West Coast and everything, but that was a guy's initials.
Oh, really?
Something like that, yeah.
780 City, 780-2484. Good morning.
Good morning. Fooling around on the jungle gym.
No, nothing to do with the jungle gym. No.
I love the name, the Jungle Gym.
You would
Yeah.
need a
Monkey
lighter
bars.
for this.
I see.
Aha.
I think on the text line, everybody's
Or
getting
matches.
what I think it is.
They just got to get through.
Hello, City.
Hello, I was wondering if it's playing with fireworks.
Yeah.
Boom.
Fireworks, firecrackers. Boom! You got it.
There goes your thumb.
Looking back, 15% of adults say when they did this as a kid, they could have seriously hurt themselves. Yes, playing with fireworks, firecrackers, riding bike without helmet was in there, bumper shining was in there, sledding was in there.
All the good stuff.
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
762-555 Boston Pizza text line is loaded with help for Joe and his migraines. The problem is we're getting suggestions, and possibly it could just be that it's the rain and there's nothing you can do about it, Aiello.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that deal with these pressure headaches this time of year. Barometric pressure, that kind of deal.
Yeah. Some of the ones coming in, rub Vicks on your temples or on the back of your neck around the hairline.
Would you mind? I can't get there. Phil.
Yeah. I don't have Vicks at work.
No, I didn't bring any in with me in my medicine bag. But
Any peppermint oil or eucalyptus oil?
I've heard that works too. Ice pack on the forehead, a few people have said. And how about this one? My fiance suffers from chronic migraines, and her solution is usually to call off work, stay home, get some rest, have a good cry about how her neurologist isn't helping. Then when I get home, I'll cook her dinner. So, Joe, go home, take a nap, give me a call if you need a good cry. Then I'll come over and make you some pasta. Forget about
There you
it.
go.
That's a pretty
Sounds
good deal.
perfect.
I can't believe you don't have eucalyptus oil at the office, though.
I should.
I have some at home. I should have brought it. I didn't know.
Well, how would
Can
you
bring
have
it
known?
tomorrow. I'll have
Is
it on hand.
Easy to administer?
Oh, I don't know.
Come in a
I
pump
come
or
in for the
never-
laughs. Best remedy right there. Laughter.
Take some PMS medication
What?
with a sugar-free BioSteel hydration drink.
PMS
So Midol,
medication.
that
I don't have
Midol-
any of that either.
No, come on,
and a
Vicky.
diet.
Sorry.
And a diet.
What is BioSteel? It's like
BioSteel.
an energy
like
drink?
like a
or
Gatorade.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of soak your feet in water here.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Or a
one
couple of those.
soak your feet in water as hot as you can handle, and then an ice pack on your neck at the same time. Cheryl said that works for her migraines.
Okay.
You know what?
That's
I
a
have
good
a
one.
foot soak at home.
Do
A
you?
foot spa. I bought it a couple of years ago. It's marvelous if you're on your feet a lot.
Oh yeah. Does it have jets like that?
Oh,
move
it's got
the water?
the jets.
Oh,
It's got a
nice.
waterfall in there, like
Oh,
lights.
beautiful.
Lights up, like flat, like you're at some kind of
Yeah.
a foot spa dance party or something.
How often do you use it?
I used to use it all the time when I was coaching hockey and on my
Okay.
feet for like 2 straight days, 3 hours, like on Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
But now that I'm not coaching, not on my skates as much, I don't use it.
Yeah.
So, Joe, if you want me to bring it in here to have it at the office?
Or keep it here at work.
Yeah.
Just if you
Ice
hear
pack in the freezer, and yeah, there you go.
any buzzing on the show tomorrow in the background, it's
It's using the foot spa.
I want to see this light show.
Aubrey, can you help me fill this up with water?
This is the Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Smoked corned beef poutine, courtesy of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Savannah this morning brought that in.
So good.
Yeah, you'll be able to buy that at the home opener on Thursday.
The sauerkraut just adds like a vinegariness that just packs a punch. So good.
They have some great food choices on a regular basis at Princess Auto Stadium, which is kind of cool. But these features, they seem to be the big seller when they add them.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because, I mean, it's poutine, always a big seller.
Easy to eat in the stands. I feel like that's a big thing when you're
Like
buying
just
food there.
The poutine.
Yeah.
I thought you meant just straight sauerkraut. Like you go find straight sauerkraut.
Well, it's good for the gut, you know.
BYOS, eh? Bring your own sauerkraut.
Where's the sauerkraut food stand?
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. Can I get
What
big
a
bowl?
lineup.
I never thought I'd like sauerkraut. My dad used to put it on hot dogs and that when we were young, and we'd all go like, gross, Dad, what are you doing?
Same.
But the older, like a lot of things, you can say the same for music. And as you get older, your tastes change. And sauerkraut, I enjoy it on certain foods.
Yeah,
now.
me too.
Not me.
You're not a sauerkraut guy.
I'm a picky guy, as you know.
Is Joe picky, Vicky?
So sauerkraut didn't make the list.
That doesn't shock me at all, actually.
Yeah. Raw onions at best for a hot dog.
Raw onions are good. But then I find you smell like an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the raw ones.
You can taste it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Thursday's going to be a huge night at Princess Auto Stadium. Big sugar at halftime.
Over 30,000 tickets already sold, so it's not a complete sellout. I think some people are waiting on the weather, too.
Yeah.
That'll be a deciding factor for a few people. But, man, home opener after a win, too. Some great looking, I'll tell you what, that Tommy Neild really looked good for me.
Yeah.
Playing Tim White against his old team, he's going to light it up. If you're playing some picks on Thursday, look at Tim White to have a big game against his old team.
Serezna, the 3 sacks. Him and Jefferson look like the new dynamic duo.
Well,
chasing down quarterbacks.
He hasn't really had anybody next to him since Jeffcoat left, 2023, retired, right? So,
And the
Willie played well, too.
Willie played well, knocking down balls, getting pressure on the Stamps quarterback, who usually Vernon Adams always puts up big numbers against the Bombers.
Yeah.
But that's a tough team, Calgary, and go on the road, the Bombers, and look like that. Just building the excitement for Thursday and the home opener.
Are you okay with missing out the game on Friday night? Vicky, you didn't watch any of the game, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm going to be there on Thursday, though.
Yeah, me too.
Getting the poutine.
Yeah.
Would you get another one? You like poutine.
You know what? I might.
You are a fan.
If you thought Serezna looked good in sacking the quarterback, you should see Buzzsaw in line for the poutine.
The Philly Joe and Vicky podcast.
Be a good person.
Rate or review this show wherever you subscribe and get PJ and V into more ears. Here's what we learned today with Philly Joe and Vicky.
World Cup starts Thursday. Wow, I mean, a lot of people already knew that, so I don't know about we learned that today. Like Joe, for example, you for sure knew that.
It's one of my favorite soccer tournaments to watch. Just because you got the best of the best, and you don't even have to really be a soccer fan to get into sitting around having a cold one, watching with people, especially if you find the right place to watch. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to go watch the English team, get to a pub. Watch that, right? You know.
And
you're
Canada.
going to go see the Portuguese play, you want to go to one of the Portuguese clubs to see them.
Yeah. That's right.
Canada, that's everywhere.
It's...
It's going to be fun.
Canadian games are going to be big events, and especially the fact that, Canada, Vancouver and Toronto both host cities, and they've got a whole bunch. If the Canadian squad could somehow find a way to go on a run of the World Cup, whoa, that would be crazy.
Now, sometimes what you find is host countries seem to find that extra step and everything else and go farther than they're expected to. Let's hope that happens with our nation over the other two that are hosting.
Are they usually afternoon games or evening games? How does
Depends.
it?
They'll play morning, afternoon, and evening. And now that they're Central Time games or Eastern, like in our hemisphere, that'll be make it a little easier for soccer fans.
Yeah, no kidding.
I want to say Canada's first game Friday is an afternooner.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll have more on that as the week rolls along. Joe gets migraines when the rain is coming, and bad news, he's got one today. Rain is imminent, it looks like, over the next few days.
Yeah. The forecast is saying Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the amount of rain has changed over the last 48 hours on how much.
Okay. Thanks for all the tips on home remedies for Joe's migraines.
Thanks.
I'm going to loan him my foot spa.
Yeah, and I'm going to bring in some eucalyptus oil just to have on hand for next time.
That might work, but the foot spa was a little...
I still have water in it from the last time I used it. You can have it.
Then, wow. How do you say no?
Yeah.
How do you say no to that offer?
Oh, gross.
15% of adults say they're surprised they didn't hurt themselves with fireworks when they were kids.
Did you guys play with fireworks when you were a kid? Firecrackers?
We had caps for our play guns, too.
Yeah.
The ones that made the noises. And
my dad was selling one of those cap guns, like a rifle, at the garage sale. It doesn't work anymore. But every man who came through that garage sale picked it up and tried firing it. And it didn't fail.
Yeah. Firecrackers, yes. Never did fireworks.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Remember those snake things that would just like...
Yeah.
Played with those.
Yeah. My son showed up with a cap gun recently that he got at the dollar store. I'm like, it looked exactly like the ones we used to play with.
Wow. I love those
I'm
things.
like, don't bring that to school. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, no, look at me. Do not bring a cap gun to school.
Looking at you to just give it that extra, I'm really serious this time. Yeah, that's awesome.
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, their wedding's going to be at MSG, I assume because Wembley Stadium wasn't available?
Probably, yeah, I'm guessing so.
But as we learned in Scrollin, though, Joe, there is a good reason for the whole MSG thing.
Yeah, no windows and underground parking, so they get a little more privacy from the paparazzi.
Yeah, and they have different floors there, too, for different conventions and events. It's not just the hockey rink here that's going to be converted like it is for the Jets dinner. You know what I mean? To a gala. Hey, look at this.
What do you get them for a present? Bread maker? Some pots and pans?
Air fryer?
Well, you got to look at the registry, Phil.
The Philly Joe and Vicky Podcast.
For more Philly Joe and Vicky, lock it into 92.1 City, weekday morning 6 to 10.